because I know for the interior designers, interior decorators, like, they don't do that. But I'm not worried about it. I know what and what not to do, and I know this is probably why I know it is one of the things that is a no-no. But this is in my home, and I'm not worried about it. So I got these panels for the dining room and the living room. So these are going to go in the dining room and the living room, and I'm going to pair them with the sheer panels that I also got. I showed you guys from Shoppers World. Okay, so that's how we're going to do that. That's how we're going to do that. So I'm going to put the clips on. And these are the rod pockets, okay? They're the rod pockets. So, yeah, these are 30, I think it was 38 in width. Yeah, 38 in width. So they're not that wide at all. But they are beautiful. Look at them. Look at them. So they are gorgeous. Yeah. Because, I always see curtains. And I'm like, oh my God, I like these curtains. But I can't get them because they don't have the 96, the 95, the 90. You know what I'm saying? So this time I said, I don't care if it's not the length. I'm still going to hang them up. So, yeah. I'm going to have high water curtains. Okay, so this is how I'm going to put the ring clips on. Right? So I'm going to fold it like this. Big truck. And I got some Chipotle. Oh, y'all, I got some Chipotle. I haven't ate it. But when I get off of here, I'm going to eat my Chipotle. I had got a burrito from Chipotle. Excuse me. I think it's supposed to be 3. Is it 3 pleats? 38 in width. I think it's 3 pleats that you get. So let me see if I can. I might can get 4. We'll try to do 4. So yep. So I had went to Shoppers World, and I had got some other things, some stuff that I didn't get the last time I was in there. So I had picked those up, and yeah, that's the only place I went to today. Back to Shoppers World, because I was like, I'm going to get this stuff. So I had went on and got what I got, okay? And I'm going to hang, how did I do this? Okay. Yeah, I'm going to hang up these panels tonight. I'm going to hang them up tonight. And I had got something for my bedroom to go over top of the bed, because I told y'all, I was like, look, I want to take down that wallflower, and I'm going to take it down. So, hey, Shar, I'm going to take it down. So I found something else, Here we go. See, this is what I don't like. Like, come on. I don't think it's going to be even like I want it to be with the clips. Okay, hold on. Let me unclip it. This is what I have with this, and I have a hard time because I try to get it as even as possible. Try to get it even, So I struggle with this. When I did the ones in the bedroom, I did it like that with no problem. I don't know what's going on. And ever since then, I'm telling you, I can never just uh, get the panels even. Because when I did them first set of curtains, I did it with no problem. And I'm like, well, what did I do? I'm talking about I did it, they're even. So when I put on the shears, I had to unclip, reclip, try to get, and I said, what did I do? And they're still not as perfect as the first ones that I did. And I'm like, did I do this? I don't know what I did, y'all, but when I did it, yeah, it was perfection. And ever since then, I don't know. I'm like, did I do something different? I don't know what I did, but I had got it perfect. They're even. But the shears that I hung up, I was struggling with them, so they're not perfect at all. You can't tell, but I don't know. I don't know. So I'm like, what did I do? Did I fold it like that? I don't know, but I had got it perfect. I didn't have any problems. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have any problems. Look, I'm doing this. I'm doing this. You know? So I try to get them even. Like, yes, I don't know what I did, but I was up in Shopper's World and I said, ooh, mmm. Oh, I did go. So I went to Ross. Yes, I did. I'm like, that's the only place I went to. No, when I left Shoppers World, I ended up going to Ross. I wish we had a Ross and Roses up here. I can't, but listen. Okay, so you say you in Cincinnati. I'm surprised they don't have a Ross. Like, who don't have a Ross? You know what I'm saying? I can understand not having a roses because there's only 40 roses in the United States, okay? Only 40. That's different. But no, yeah, Connecticut. Okay. What did I say? Cincinnati. Okay, Connecticut. Okay, so I can understand roses because like, stores like certain stores they're not in all states, right? That's fine. But Ross, you know what I'm saying? Like a Ross, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, that should be everywhere. You would think. You know what I'm saying? Like that don't make no sense. That really, I mean, you think about it like that, it's like, what? That don't make no sense. You know? Because they have them up north. And just the fact that you want to skip over Connecticut is just crazy. Have they ever had a Ross? Because that's just weird to me. We might need to call corporate and see what's going on. I will have to go to New Jersey. Oh, okay. But still, listen, we might have to call corporate. We might have to call corporate and see what's going on. Yep. We might have to call corporate, y'all, and tell them, we need a Ross in Connecticut. We have a lot of potential customers. You know what I mean? I'm going to have to send an email. How about that? Yep. I'm going to send an email. Okay. Look, got it. Yep. Y'all, we got to send an email. We can get a petition, see what's going on. They will make a lot of money, being that you know, some of the Dollar Trees have closed certain locations, and you know, we're gonna have to tell them. We're gonna have to send an email. Look, I'm old school. I was like, write a letter. Now we have to send an email, y'all. We're gonna have to go on their Instagram and, you know, type in the comments, say, hey, say we need a Ross in Connecticut. What's going on? I'm tired of watching these content creators, and they doing hauls showing us all the beautiful things that y'all carry in your store. We need one in Connecticut. We got the money, we ready to spend. You know, we just do that. So we really love the store. Exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm serious. It's like, come on, what's wrong with them? Okay. All right. So that's what I'm gonna do. Sit here and do the rest of the panels. You know, but yeah, we gotta see what's going on with that short, because that don't make no sense. You ain't got a damn Ross. Like what? What's wrong with them? Mm-hmm. Now listen, I got something to say, Shar. Cause y'all done. I had an attitude a couple days ago, peeping in on my lives and not saying nothing and not hitting the like button. I gotta say something. I love y'all, but in the same token too, what's going on with that? You seen it. Okay, look at these curtains. Don't do me like that, Charlene. Oh, okay, I got this one. I got this one. Don't do me. Look, how the people in New Orleans said, they say, don't do me, yeah. You try to do me, yeah. You know, their accent, everything, you know, when they say something, they be like, yeah. You try to do me something, yeah. I'm trying to do me something, yeah. Hold on. All right, here we go with this. I always thumbs up. Okay, so it was okay. Let me shut up. Let me quit. Let me quit. But listen, okay, so let's talk about something else. Let's talk about this. So I was on Instagram, right? I cannot wait till this election is over. I'm so serious. I was in tears. I was laughing. I was laughing. I was laughing. They showing out. Kamala Harris and Donald Trump is showing out. They're clowning. Listen. It ain't I don't know what this mess is. This is it's a mess. I cannot wait till it's over, but I had to laugh. Okay, so this is what I was laughing at. Cause like I say, imagine, you on Instagram and you just going down your timeline and all that stuff. So I seen, y'all know I follow Pastor Jamal Bryant, right? I follow him on Instagram. So I'm just strolling and I see him on my feed. What was it? Ooh. Okay. Cause you know he's the pastor of New Birth. That's in Georgia. That's here in Lithonia, right? That's where it is. So they used to be Bishop Eddie Long's church, right? Baby, so I'm on there and I see Pastor Jamal Bryant. He playing Shawty Low. They know. Kamala Harris done came to the church. So, you know, it was playing that music, right? Okay, and he was showing different clips. You know, she walking with him. They walking side by side. His daughters were. Listen, it was good. I end up, I end up liking it. But it's just the fact to all my haters, because that's how the song, Shawty Low, they know. I'm tired. It was that, right? So I said, okay, because came to the church, and people did was laying hands on her. They was praying, or they did like a prayer circle. It was the congregation in it. Just okay, it was that. So then I'm strolling down some more. Why I see Donald Trump at McDonald's in the drive-thru? He was making French fries. I see. You know what? They trying to get them votes. I'm not mad at neither one of them. I'm not mad at neither one of them. But when if you would just see the way, because I was just, what is going on? I said, they is really clowning. Kamala done went to the blackest church, the blackest church she could go to, with the blackest pastor that I like. Okay, I like Pastor Jamal Bryant though, and y'all know how them black churches are, and they was doing all that. They was doing what they do. Okay, then you got Donald Trump at McDonald's working the drive-thru, dropping fries. He clowning while he doing it, making everybody laugh, and just the whole, I see, you know what, they really, I cannot wait till this is over. But yeah, they clowning. It's serious. It's serious, y'all. Like, this election is serious. Vote for who you gonna vote for. I don't care who you vote for. Just one of them get in there, so we could just be done with it and see what's gonna happen. How the world gonna go. But that right there, you talking about I could not stop laughing. I was cracking up. I said, they is going back and forth. Cause they saying Kamala said that she used to work at McDonald's a long time ago. Donald Trump talking about she ain't working at no McDonald's. She lied. She ain't never worked at McDonald's. I've been working at they talking about Donald Trump talking about he been working at McDonald's for 15 minutes longer than Kamala Harris. I said, you know what? I can't. I cannot. But yeah, they out here clowning. It's a mess. It is a mess. It's a mess, y'all. Left side, right side, y'all is showing out. When I tell you this is, and I'm talking about like the campaign commercials. Man, it's nasty, y'all. This is now. I'm talking about. It's almost some of the stuff, like with this election, like with the commercials, the Instagram posts. Sometimes I be like, is this a spoof? Like, this is for real. It don't seem like, like back in the days when, y'all know, it's election time, like everybody back in the day, it just seems so serious. I don't know. I don't know. You know what I mean? Y'all get out there and vote. Shit. Okay, I got this done. But yeah. Yep. They out here clowning, y'all. They is clowning. Yeah, and I gotta catch up on my shows. I've been so busy. I gotta catch up on my Real Housewives of Potomac. Sure, I know you said you don't watch that. I gotta catch up. I didn't watch last Sunday, and I didn't watch this past Sunday. I'm gonna watch it tonight. Definitely, because it's recorded. I have to watch that, and I have to watch the Queen's Court because I only seen episode 1. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I gotta wash it. Gotta catch up on my stuff, and I'm gonna do a review for the members. You know, do my commentary. I'm gonna give my own opinion and stuff. It's only gonna be for y'all members. You know, but yeah, it's a mess. Okay. You know, I'm gonna get my nails done. I need to really get my nails done because like my real like they just snag and everything, and I file them, I cut them, I always keep them cut short, but I'm gonna go get them done because they got all this right here. I can't get all this like the skin. I try to do it, like the cuticles, and I can't do it like the people at the nail shop. I can't do it like them. But yeah, so the Diddy Bop situation is still going on. Now, listen, I've lost. Listen, I'm listening, but I'm not listening right now because see, they done lost me. They from all these other people. I don't know what's going on. I don't know who came out. I think I lost count after 3. I don't know what they got going on, but that's still going on. You know, that's still going on. I said before, but even with all this stuff, and I don't know, it's more evidence they have. I don't know, but it wouldn't listen. It would not surprise me if he got off. I know it's a lot of stuff they saying they got proof of, and they saying he ain't getting out. He's done. Yeah, I believe that, but like I said, it would not surprise me. Nothing in this world surprised me. You know, even if the stuff is right in your face. You know what I'm saying? It'll be like what Eddie Murphy said. I think it was Eddie Murphy Raw to stand up, and and the lady said, "I seen you." The girlfriend said, "I seen you cheating on me. You came out her house." And Eddie Murphy said, the husband say, "Baby, it wasn't me." "No, I saw you with my own 2 eyes. It was you. It wasn't me." You know what I mean? It might be one of them. We don't know. Let me see. Shar said it's so much coming out. Exactly, it's so much coming out. That's why I said I done. Listen, I kind of checked out. I really did because I was like, I'm not fought. This is just too much. You know, this is just too. It's too much. We don't know what the hell. And the hell, they still want to. What is it? Young Thug trial. Like, damn, that ain't over with yet. What's going on with that? Mm. I don't know. I think he gonna get out. I think young Thug. I think he's gonna get out. I think he's gonna get off. You know. I think he's gonna get off. I really do. I think he's gonna get off. I'm trying to make sure these is even. Make sure they even, Steven. Even Steven. Okay, this is as even as they gonna get. You hear me? You hear me? This is all I could do. But yeah. Okay. Hmm. Yeah. so we clipping. Make sure I get them all right. All right, and I still have to do the sheer panels. Mm-hmm. You can see them. Okay. Ugh. So I'm going to do this too. Yep. Do y'all watch the uh, Jennifer Hudson show? I don't watch it. I said I was gonna try to, you know what I'm saying? I said I was gonna try to get in, just get into it, but I can't get into it. I don't know. I just can't get into it. I'm trying, but I can't. I really have. I don't. I will look at Sherry here and there. Oh, Sherry still come on? Okay, I ain't heard from Sherry. Yeah, I didn't. I couldn't get into it either. I could not get into Sherry. Well, you know why it was hard for me to get into Sherry. You know, after Wendy, it's kind of like I don't know. And I'm pretty sure Sherry, Sherry cool because I like Sherry. But I don't know. I just couldn't get into the show either. But you say you look at it here and there. I just couldn't get into it. But I'm gonna try to get into the Jennifer Hudson show. You know, I'm try to watch it and and okay. See this is what I'm talking about. Now I got to do. Hold on, I got to do this. Okay, so. You see, like, think it's, this one not as perfect. I can watch her more than J Hud. Well, oh, Sherry. Okay, got that. Alright. Let's put the clips. I'm only using 4 clips. Yeah. Listen, is Married to Medicine on? Cause I have to see that. I'm like, I seen I seen it like on YouTube, like uh somebody, you know what I'm saying, had it in their thumbnail, and I'm kind of like, is it on? Did the season start already? Cause I gotta get on that. I didn't know if it is on yet. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know. So I'm gonna have to check it out. Yep. Shoot, I ain't know. Alright, so I got one more pair of these panels to do. Got one more. Okay, right that. Yes, I'm gonna have to get the tree up. Put the tree up. Have it up by Thanksgiving. I have a lot of stuff I have to do before then. Like, so much stuff to do. Oh, wow. Yep, I got it with this one. Let me see. Hold on. Just a little bit. Oh, yeah. Yep. Those are going to look nice once they hung up. Yeah. Did I tell you I'm putting them in the dining room and the living room? Yep. They are going to look nice. And see, I have the sheer panels. I'm like, I'm going to put those up with it. Once it's hung up, then I can see if I want to, like make any changes. And when I say changes, I mean not change these, but you know what I'm saying? Like, if I want to keep those sheer panels up with it. So yeah. So I could tell then, like once I get them hung up and stuff. But I don't know, I think I'm gonna like them up there with it. You know? They're gonna be some high water curtains, but oh well, I don't care. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. Only panels that's gonna be touching the floor are the ones in my bedroom until I change them, and you know what I'm saying. But these ones in the dining room and in the living room, they're gonna be high waters. I don't care. I don't care. And they have some smaller ones that are smaller. The ring is smaller than this at Rose's also. I was like, look at that. But I guess that's for like if you have like a small kitchen window, you know what I'm saying, and you're hanging up those small curtains, you know, at a small window or something, or a door that has a window, you know, little mini curtain ring clips. But if I want these to hang a little longer, all I have to do is just get some rings, probably like at Michael's, Hobby Lobby, or what's it called? What's that Office Depot? You know what I'm saying? And get one of those binder rings, you know, and just clip it on here. But just make sure like it's the same color or something, and just clip it on there, and yeah, you know, just to make it longer. But we'll see, you know, once I get them hung up. Okay, so okay, so we gotta do these. We're gonna see how they look side by side. Once I'm gonna put the clip on this one. Uh, yeah, these are 38 also. 38 inches in width, 84 in length. How did I do this? Oh, like this. And then once I clip the rings onto this one, then we're gonna these got like a funny smell. Sit them side by side, you know. Two different patterns going on, right? But the patterns are both going vertical on each curtain, you know. So, but like I said, I could change them if I don't like it, you know. I can always just change it. Let's see. Okay, so this ain't so bad. Got that. Yeah, I'm gonna make this live public when I get finished. You know? Both are from Shoppers World. So, okay. So what do you think about that, Shar? What do you think about those? Mhm. I like them both. Okay. Ooh, I can't wait to hang them up. I like them. I like the way they look together too. Love the way they look together. I just can't wait to hang them up. Ugh. Hey, Marilyn. Marilyn. How long have you been on here? Okay. So, yeah, I'm gonna stop it at 60 minutes because that's gonna be an hour. You know what I mean? And love the curtains. Thank you. Did you like how they look together? You like how they look together, Marilyn? I say yes. They look good together. Okay. All right. Thank you. I'm gonna hang them up tonight. I'm gonna hang them up tonight. Or do you think I should? I was gonna say I was gonna make it an upload, but I just did an upload a few. What was that? A few weeks ago, changing out the curtains in the living room, and I'm about to take them down, and you know what I'm saying? They'll be like, "Dad, it's another curtain video," you know. So I don't know. I want to hang them up tonight though, but I'm trying to think like, should I just do a video or no? Because I just did one. You know what I'm saying? Talking about some damn curtains. I don't know. And it's like if I did do one, I'd rather do it during the day when it's daylight. When it's daylight out. So, I don't know. I might just go and just, like I said, just hang them up tonight. No need to make a video. You know, I'm gonna just hang them up and they, when I do my next video, they'll just already be there. So, that's what I'm gonna do. Uh, See, I make sure like where the lines are. Y'all see what I'm talking about? This right here. And then the other ones on the other side, I make sure they, I clip on the third line, the third stitching. That's what I was going. Clip on the third one, so there'll be y'all see what I'm talking about? Let me show you. Okay, so you got the stripes, right? One, two. Hold on, it's 1, 2, and 3. I clip on the third one, and I make sure that the stripes are lined up. You know? Yeah. So that's how I did that. And then once I hang them up, I'm gonna get my steamer and just, just steam out the curtains. Even though, like, you really can't tell the wrinkles, but, I'm still gonna steam them out. So, I'm still gonna steam them out. Oh, damn, I got it the wrong way. Look at me. Hold on, let me turn it around. Yep, but I gotta do these. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 more of the shears. I got 4 more. Look, 4 more pair. So I have to put these curtain rings on there, and I'm gonna get off. Now I was gonna do a DIY. Y'all, I gotta find my the glue. Okay, it's the not Gorilla Glue. Is it that? I think I have it's that E6000 glue. Yeah, that's what I need to do my DIY with. Yep. So, are you going to hang them with the blue ones, or are you taking it? No, I'm taking the blue down. I'm taking the blue down. Yep. Yeah, that's what I've been saying. I said I'm gonna take down these curtains. I'm taking down the blue. Yep. That's what I've been saying. I'm taking them down. So they're coming down. They're coming down. Goodness. Yep. But okay, y'all. Listen, I'm gonna end this because I don't want my live to be too long, and plus I'm getting ready to make this public. I feel like I can make it public now because yeah, three y'all, all 3 y'all is in here, so y'all seen it, you know what I mean? So now yeah, I can make it public because I like for y'all to watch it first, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I'll wait like a day or two, if I decide to make it public to where everybody can see it. So I try to give y'all time just to look and see and all that stuff. I try to let y'all do it first. See it first, excuse me. That's what I do. But let me get off of here, y'all. Finish putting these curtain rings on the curtains. And I don't know, I'm already getting sleepy and I haven't even eaten my food. You know what I'm saying? I have to eat my food. I think when I put the curtain rings on, I'm gonna take my shower. Then I'm gonna eat my food. Then I'm gonna get on the couch. I'll probably just hang up the curtains tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'll get on. Now, I ain't going to get on live. I was going to say I'll get on live and hang them up early in the morning. I don't know, y'all. Whatever I decide to do, whether if it be an upload or live, my members, y'all will be first. The Sparkle team will be first to see it, however it go. Okay? But thanks y'all for tuning in. Okay? And I'll see y'all tomorrow. I will see you tomorrow.